Hello, welcome to a brand new live stream here on my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. And today it's mostly about Tesla. This is the rally that I was waiting for, and so many of you as well. You know, I said that it's very potential that Tesla will rally the next days because there is a couple of factors, right? Let's dive into what happened today. So if you are a Tesla investor, you are quite happy because the Tesla stock gained over 4.5% today, and this is a reason. There's a reason behind it, okay? And if you're looking, if you're looking for Tesla news, there's actually not much, okay? So you can see here that you know, there's, what is this news? Approach regulating Teslas. Teenager says he hacked Teslas. Tesla record China. This is from yesterday. So nothing new that could spark a big move into Tesla, except the only thing that actually moves this stock right now are two things, okay? First, the macro. We had inflation data that were as expected, so no big surprise, and that's why, you know, everything is now known on the market, which means like, okay, we know what the Fed want to do. Jerome Powell spoke in front of the Senate. We have the outline of the rates hikes. The inflation data came out today, so it seems like the worst is over, and now the question is how far Tesla can go. And in my belief, we have still some room, because think about it. Now we are actually at 1.1 thousand or 1100, but but you see here that it's still 100 shy of the 1200 where we left when the volume beat was there beginning of the year. So I believe this is number one. And then you can also see, if we are looking into another macro factor, is the 10-year. Okay, the 10-year that is a little bit declining today, as you can see. So as more this is declining, as more tech stocks are actually benefiting from it. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Guys, let me know in the comments where you are watching from, so I can give you a shout out. And don't forget to smash the like button. That's always highly appreciated. And follow me on Instagram, Wolf of Dubai Danny, if you want to see everything behind the scenes. Now back to Tesla. You see here those two things, and the first and major thing is actually the following. This is maybe why you clicked on this thumbnail. This actually was my prediction. Okay, after the volumes beat, it was much more higher where we went. We went here to 1,199. But then we had this crazy sell-off where we hit here the upper part of this trend channel here, and then from there we bounced off. And here what happened is very bullish. You can see here there's quite volume behind it, and you can see here that we crossed the 50 moving average, which is a bullish sign. You know, hedge funds, algorithms, they are looking exactly for this, and when they see this, and also technical traders, they say, okay, this is bullish, so let's buy. And that's why I think we had this move today, specifically once we crossed it. So you can see it here, we crossed that once again. So here once we went a little bit back, we crossed it again, and then, you know, the stock just took off the last couple of hours and minutes. From the RSI levels, you can see here we was a little bit overbought in the very beginning, but other than that, it looks quite steady and quite stable for now for Tesla shares to go even higher. And guys, don't forget, this is something that Gary actually posted. Let me see if I can pull him out real quick. One of the best influencers for Tesla shares, Gary Black, okay, ex-hedge fund guy, And here you can see this is something that he retweeted that is very important, guys. Usually on average in the last 8 to 9 quarters, Tesla actually gained 19% from the days where the deliveries were announced until the earnings. And the earnings should be announced anytime soon, so we would know if the earnings are on the 24th, which would be on not next week, but the week after, on the 24th or the 26th. So either way, okay. Next week is more like a bank week. I think there is some earnings on the 14th, like Citigroup, I think, will let us know day after tomorrow which profits and loss they did, but it looks all quite good for the banks. But this gives us also a little bit of insight of the overall industry. Banks always do good in volatile markets. So here's what he actually had put together. You can see that the average gain was about 19. And yeah, so he looked into 8 or 9 quarters, past 9 quarters. Okay, so so one day volume till the EPS is on average 19 days, 19%. Okay, that the stock gains. So this is quite bullish. And if you're looking into those kind of data, it's quite interesting because, you know, I love this data because it gives you just an additional, let's say, kind of either security or conviction that you are on the right track, right? I mean, this is all what I just said. It's more interesting for those short-term investors or those long-term investors that want to know what's going on in the next couple of days. But really, for very long-term investors, you know, okay, you know, the stock will go further up in the next couple of weeks and months. Because think about it. I mean, the earnings. Let us have a look into the earnings. Tesla investors relation, because if you're looking into those Tesla investors relations presentations for the last quarters, so for example, let's have a look. Shareholder deck, here we go, last quarter. So you can see here actually that those numbers here, for example, year over year growth, automotive in this revenues 60%, okay, total revenues almost 60%, right? Total gross profit 70% increase, income from operations 150% increase, adjusted EBITDA 77, net income attributed to common stockholders almost 400% increase, okay, EPS almost 433% increase. Well, I need some sleep, I think. Then you have capital expenditures. Obviously, also with this growth is coming also a lot of money that they are spending overall. And yeah, so I think this kind of numbers you will see over and over and over again. And I think, you know, this will be important for the next quarter. We will see how they ramped up Model S and X, which, you know, they kind of shuffled them, right, redesigned them, and that's how they're actually ramping up. So prior to the ramping up, they sold about like 16,000 cars per quarter. So maybe they come back to these numbers very, very soon. Maybe already they reached this in last quarter. We don't know. But the numbers were absolutely fantastic, as you can see here. You know, press release. Let's have a look. So here, as you can see, 308,000 deliveries, whilst 266,000 were expected. So that's why it is, you know, that's what we're looking for Tesla. So you see a stock that, technically speaking, from the chart looks fantastic, okay? Looks really, really great for a couple of days of bull run. We having the, let's say, discrepancy between usually Tesla stock gained 20%, and it still didn't gain as much, okay? Then you see something like the EPS and the growth is also not really updated by many analysts out there. There's just like 2-3 guys that updated their EPS and their positions, price targets on Tesla, and therefore I think there could be a very interesting 2 weeks for Tesla. I will follow this very, very closely. And with that said, also big best regards also to Australia, West Lafayette and Connecticut. And with that said, I would like to thank you very much for tuning in, and stay tuned and let me know what you want to know about Tesla. As you know, I'm spending a lot of time and will spend more time for Tesla stock videos and live streams. So let me know in the comments below, and I will be your guide. So thank you very much. Take care.